Hello, Mixed Nutcases and Dog Days of Podcasting listeners. This is Nuke Jess, and this is Dinner in a Movie. Finally, Dinner in a Movie. We are talking about it. And we are going to be talking about Yellowjackets. Now, Yellowjackets came out a few years ago, but I just got on the bus and I mainlined all 3 seasons, I believe there are, and went through all of them. And I dig it. I dig it a lot. There's a lot of twists and turns. And I've been reading that a lot of people didn't like the 3rd season, but in a binge, it works. I mean, sure, there's some things that you kind of didn't want to happen, but at the same time, like this is you're on the road. You're going for a ride with all of these characters. I think it's really cool. I love that we've got some 90s actresses playing the roles and for the adult roles of these teenagers who got lost in the 90s. And it's neat to see some of them playing against type, which is a lot of fun. So, all right. So what am I talking about? Yellowjackets. It's an interesting story where it starts out where it's a soccer team in the 90s and they're going to nationals. They get on a plane and their plane crashes. Okay. And they crash in the Canadian wilderness. And they are lost. And then it cuts to present day. And it's the girls all grown up. And you understand that something happened out there. Something nobody wants to talk about. And the show just keeps going back and forth, telling 2 stories at the same time. A story about what happened then and a story about what's happening to them now. And it's very interesting. I will say that the casting is really, really very good. Matching up the younger versions with the older versions. I mean, it is. Some of them, if you didn't know what they looked like when they were a kid, and some of them you did know what they looked like as a kid, it matches so well. And all of the actors in this just have some serious talent. Some of the big names of the adult actresses, you've got Melanie Lindinsky, which she's just amazing. She's been in everything, but from Dangerous Creatures, I think that's the one with her and Kate Winslet, all the way up to just I first saw her, I think, in either Detroit Rock City or Ever After, but I know she's like super big now and does all these other things. I think she was the neighbor in 2.5 Men, but I didn't watch that show. She's just very talented. And then Christina Ricci, who I am a Christina Ricci stan. I watch, if she's in it, I will want to watch it. I have not seen everything she's in, but I absolutely love Christina Ricci. Juliette Lewis, always fun. Then you've got Lauren Ambrose from 6 Feet Under, Elijah Wood, just really, again, Elijah Wood playing somebody completely different. I'm loving his modern roles. Like, he really gets to pick and choose what he's going to be playing. And then the younger actors are just amazing. But Ella Purnell, which I know from Fallout, is in this, and she was just really good. Everyone is just amazing, I think. So yeah, so you get this whole mix of characters in this, teenage wilderness stuff to the modern day stuff. And it's all about mysteries and uncovering things, but also uncovering things about themselves and everything else. And I really enjoyed it. As you go through the different characters, it's very, you get a sense. Okay. So, when I first started watching, I thought, okay, how many of these girls are gay? Like, I thought the main character was gay. I thought that, I'm like, this person's gay. This person's gay. And I'm very excited because I want to watch a lot of gay stuff, right? Like, this is what I'm here for. And then it's the characters I didn't expect. And well, some of them I didn't expect, some of them I did. And it just, as it's coming around, you're like, oh, this is what's going on with that character. And your preconceived notions start to fade away as you get to know the characters. And each season has a bit of some bit of mystery, but they're never quite uncovering everything. You know what I mean? And it also involves the main character's daughter. So it's going into the next generation. And sometimes I just sit here and you watch it and you're like, how can you be so selfish? Or how can you be so narrow-minded? And the people that you think are the annoying ones end up being, you're cheering for them and you're thinking, oh my gosh, no, these are the characters. Like they may be brash or a little weird, but they're the ones that have their head screwed on properly. And the person I thought was supposed to be the hero is actually the one I should be. There's a little bit of reliable narrator going on, which I really enjoy. It is not funny. It is gory. It is not for kids. There is a lot of swearing. There is a lot of blood. There is a lot of blood and grossness. But I don't know. It's engaging. And I want season 4. And I hope we get a season 4. I don't know why everybody thought parts of it were really bad. I think part of it is waiting in between seasons. And so I'm kind of a little anxious if I have to wait till next year to watch the season 4, is it going to be as good? I don't know. But that's what we're going to do. I am not pairing this thematically with anything in the show because that would be gross. I'll just put it out there. That would be gross. Instead, I will pair it with dinner from tonight. So father-in-law is still here, and Tech decided we were going to barbecue. It was actually not even barbecue. We were going to make smash burgers, but he decided to make them outside so that it didn't heat up the house. We got a electric griddle skillet thing, and so he took that outside. But I was making the fries. Got a new mandolin, and the fries came out so small. They were like hickory sticks, but when I cooked them up, they were so good. So it's okay. They were delicious. I cut them all up with the mandolin, and I did not cut myself. And then I soaked them in water to get all that extra starchiness out. And then I just fried them up and put a little salt on them, and they were absolutely delicious. And Tech is like, I got too much meat. You got too much potatoes. So first we tried to invite an uncle over, but he was busy. And then we saw our neighbor recently back from the cabin, and we were like, hey, you guys want to come over for dinner? And they came over and we all ate outside. It was a really great time. And it was actually a good thing because they said, we just got back from the cabin and it's a holiday. So we don't have any food in our house and we can't go to the grocery store. So this is perfect. We don't have to pull anything out of the freezer. So we had a good time. A couple bottles of wine, a couple of, some nice chatting. A beautiful day. Like, it was warm, but it wasn't too humid. It wasn't too buggy. And yeah, we just sat outside, ate some smash burgers and some tiny little potatoes. And we had a really good time. So that's what I'm going to pair my Yellowjackets show with. I'm going to pair it with smash burgers, which I guess could be thematic with all the violence, and hickory stick sized French fries. They were really good. I did not flavor them like hickory sticks. I just put a little bit of sea salt on them. They're absolutely delicious. Yeah. So that's where I am, and I am absolutely digging the rest of the shows. I am getting 0 points on the trivia so far. I want to give Chris Moody a big old hug. And you know what? Your dreams of Amber, they mean what you need them to mean. And you knew, as much as you loved her, she loved you. Take comfort in those dreams. And yeah, and we'll just keep listening. I'm still, I think, in I must have gotten to day 2 because I got to Paul's second one. And I got to Craig's second installment. So definitely, and I don't know if I got to Chuck's second song. Now I'm trying to think about it. No, I did. It was the one his wife requested. So yeah, I'm getting there. I think there's some I might have missed in the feed, or they have not delivered yet, and that's okay. There are no rules to this game. Dog Days of Podcasting, you make as many as you can get. If you can't make it, because I'm going to miss some days, it's going to happen. I got over a week-long wedding trip to North Carolina, smack dab in the middle of this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything out. We'll see what happens. But there's no rules. So have fun with it. Enjoy. And if you've seen Yellowjackets, let me know. What were your thoughts?
Nutty Bites is produced by Nimlas Studios under a Creative Commons Attribution No Commercial Non-Derivatives 3.0 International License. That means you can't change it without my permission. You can share it and send it to your friends. Just link back to me, my site, and everything. We live at nimlas.org, which has links to everything social media, including facebook.com/group/nuttybites and patreon.com/nukejoss, or call 347-NUTTY42.